Hi guys, it's me, Rusty78609, live and in color from my Jayco J-Flight travel trailer in Central Texas, USA at 6:56 a.m. Hey Google, good morning.
Hello, Rusty. It is 6:56 a.m. Currently in Burnett, it's 72 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 92 and a low of 71. Have a great day.
You too. Hey Google, what's the date?
It is Saturday, the 23rd of September 2017.
What can I add to that perfection? Hey Google, tell me a joke.
This might make you laugh. Why is it okay for an ice company to commit fraud? Their assets are already frozen.
Oh boy, howdy, howdy, howdy. Anyway. Okay, here we go. We got a comment here from Rhonda. This is about, I did a video of an old house in Texas that people suspected of being a whorehouse over near Buckhannon Dam, a little community near where I live. And she said, Rhonda says, my favorite part of best little whorehouse in Texas, and she leaves a link to YouTube. You know, that little whorehouse she's talking about was near Hallettsville, Texas. It was. And you could go by there during the oil boom and you'd see oil field trucks lined up all around there. Of course, you know they were just going in to get coffee. Yeah, that old place there was there for a long time. They had one in Cuero, Texas called Rosie's for a long time when I was a kid. We used to go over there. Sure did. Oh, Lordy. Those were the days when this country was free, I have to tell you. Anyway, RVing tip about the garden hose or water hose. This is Martha. There was an ad. There was an ad with this one, Rusty. Yeah, they demonetize them after they get about 20 or 30 views, and then I appeal it, and then a few hours later, or maybe a day or so later, they monetize them. But what's happened is by them doing that, they have cut my revenue by about a third, and it has nothing to do with the Amazon link at all. I've tested that, and but anyway, it's just the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it, and you can't talk to a human, and so you either live with it or quit. Okay, so I'm going to live with it. I mean, I'm not going to quit. I'll just do the videos for the hell of it. The Amazon link makes a little dough. For those of you that use the link in the description and buy stuff from Amazon, that helps. But that's all I got. That and yeah. Anyway, it'll work out. I'm worried about it. This is about the garden hose or water hose moon dancer. I like short videos. Laugh out loud. RV tip. Wow. Zymer tracks. Anyway, whatever. Oh, this is about somebody want me to use their music. I'm not going to put music on my videos. I mean, some people have, introductions that are really fancy and, it shows flashbacks and all that stuff. I'm not going to fool with all that crap. I mean, if you want to watch, I'll do the video. And if you want to listen to some music in the background, go ahead. I don't care. This is PJ Bikerful. How you doing, PJ? This is on mail call. It says, fall in for Rusty's world famous mail call. Thank you, PJ. PJ again, mail call. Don't let the fear of striking out hold you back. How true. That was Babe Ruth. Anyway, he left a link to quotes and Babe Ruth. But, there's a candy bar named after him. I hope you know Babe Ruth candy bars. But what a name. Babe Ruth. Baseball hero. Think about that. Was his last name Ruth? His first name Babe? I don't know. Babe Ruth. That was his name. Famous. RV tip about the water hose. SRM. Good tip, Rusty. There's nothing worse, in my opinion, than the rubbery taste from the traditional lawn and garden type water hose. Cheers. Yeah, a lot of people, there's a few people that still use garden hoses because they're cheaper. I guess. I don't know. PJ Bikerful, he left a comment about Herbie the sign guy. Herbie made these signs right here. And so if you need a sign, Call or text Hervey at 830-719-3530. Now, again, that's 830-719-3530. You know, these might make good Christmas gifts. You know what I mean? You could come up with one for somebody. I don't know how much they are. You can call Herbie and ask him. He's in Del Rio, Texas. He made these. I didn't ask him. He just made them and sent them to me. This is Roy Vanoy from, anyway, this is mail call. It says, Rusty K can follow the Casita forum on the internet, and there are 3 Casita sites on Facebook she can follow that will answer her questions. Casita Owners, Casita America, and Casita Unleashed. Yeah, I talked to her on the phone briefly and explained I wasn't going to be a guide and made some suggestions. I mean, you know, it takes 4 months to get one, so you certainly don't need to be in a hurry. Grandma Patty, thanks, Rusty. This is on the water hose. I like that dual connector. Comes with a pack of gaskets. Yeah, those little gaskets come in handy. I would hate to waste gas just to go buy a gasket. Yeah, they're cheap as dirt. I've had to do that once upon a time. And Clint says, Grandma Patty, I try to always look and make sure the gasket is inside the hose when separating them from the source, as sometimes the gasket sticks to the outlet. That's true. Very true, Clint. This is B. Bolin 711 on mail call. You are an expert of practical experience. Well, I don't know about that. I'm just old. I mean, I've just been around long enough. I've made a lot of mistakes. This is comment called Leanne 49. Rusty, look up sugar ants, as that might be what you have. Thanks for keeping me company while getting things done. Take care, Spring, Texas. Well, there's no ants here today, and that's because yesterday I sprayed some stuff around the outside. You know what it is, since the RV is not on the ground, they have to come up either on the jacks or the garden hose, or if you have a, you know, an antenna cable or something hooked up to your RV, they'll follow that right into your RV. You know, any opening on the outside, you know, there's just a few places they can get in. So I just sprayed around those, and none of them are here this morning. No ants. This is Janice on RVing tip. The hose, a pressure regulator would be a good idea too. Good video for new campers. A pressure regulator, in my opinion, is required, mandatory, because when you go into RV parks, state parks, some of them are, you know, the pressure's either really high. If it's high, that's when you need the regulator. If it's low, it doesn't matter. But they make a little screw-on regulator that's really cheap. I don't know, $7 or $8, and they get clotted. You know, they get stuff in the end. Some you have to clean them out. But but anyway, the regulators are a necessity. I have a regulator here for my RV on my water hose out here. Yeah, I'll get one for when I'm camping, because what I'll do when I leave here, I'll just leave everything here. I'll leave the water hose, everything just right here. So when I back in, all I do is just hook up. I don't have to worry about getting the water hose out or anything. I'll have everything right here ready to go. This is Wayne on mail call. You're funny, mail call. Hope you get your camper soon. Well, I hope so too. The girl called me yesterday and told me that it was going to be the first week of October. I said, are you sure? No. She said, I can't you know, she's the girl that handles the Indiana Transit or Indiana Shipping, whatever company information at the dealership, and she can't find anything out either. She just says they told her that it would be the first week of October. And I said, do you think that's going to happen? She says, I don't know. I said, okay. Well, not much I can do about it, because I've looked at other types of RVs thinking I'd switch to something else. I really don't want to drive to Oklahoma and buy that 2017 that's been sitting on their lot for a year. I'm not too excited about that, even though I could save $1,000 doing that. I'd spend $300 to get it, because that'd be how much it'd cost me to go get it and bring it back. But I looked at different types. I even thought, well, hell, I'll just spend more money and get something else. But whenever you start spending more money on an RV, what happens is you're going to find out they have slide outs. That's one thing. Or number two, they have a wet bath. Or number three, they have a roof AC. And I really don't want any of that, okay? Because I'm going to live in it. I want a full bath. And I want a 16 foot. And so when you start looking at it, I've looked at R-Pods, and their 17.1 doesn't have a slide out. That's true. It's around 15, 16,000. And but it comes with a roof AC, and you can't get it without it. That's what they told me. Now, there might be somebody that knows better. This is on Mail Call. This is Scott. Scotty's got 2 comments. Says, cool, funny mail call. And then an antenna would work good for broadcast TV. You get limited TV, then cable. I have an antenna here in the country. I don't have cable at all, and I get several channels, but I don't watch any of them because they're so full of commercials. Every now and then, if there's a golf match on, sometimes I'll turn the golf match on the antenna TV and then turn the music on the Google thing, and don't have to listen to the talking heads. This is David on Comment Call. This is a pretty good joke. Listen to this. A man walks into a bar and says, "Give me a beer before the problems start." He drinks the beer and says, "Give me another beer before the problems start." The bartender is a little confused but keeps serving him. After the 5th beer, the bartender says, "When are you going to pay for these beers?" The man answers, "Now the problems start." That's pretty good, David. Not bad, not bad. Okay, RVing tip. David, gotta love that energy. Way to go, Carpe Diem partner, I guess. I try to do it fast because, you know, I mean, I have people actually leave the channel because I talk too slow. Because I check to find out why, if they leave a link or something, or a comment. Crazy. Anyway, RVing tips, Joyce. Here is a link that explains what might be in your hose. Yeah, there's a lot of chemicals and all this. Anything that's got, you know, plastic in it's got chemicals. If it's got, you know, like those, not stainless steel, but whatever they were, the little splitters, the little dual outlet thing, they supposedly have some lead. So, you know, I don't know how I guess what you had to do is go out there and just drink the water out of the river. Anyway, Carla, this is on Comment Call. SHTF means the SHIT hits the fan. All right, the Urban Dictionary, when people send you letters. Okay. Well, anyway, I wondered what that was because the guy said that. Doodah, mail call, the absolute best mail call ever. Well, thank you, Doodah. I don't even know what I did yesterday or whenever. This is William he says, did the girl from the RV dealer call you back? Let us know. Yeah, we're okay there. But the problem is, you know, she just works there, and she works as a receptionist most of the time, but she also handles the orders that the dealer has outstanding to follow up on those. And she told me yesterday that it would be the 1st of October, so that's 2 weeks. So, you know, and the other side of that coin is, William, be quite frank with you, you know, I can't find another unit that I like as much as this one, even though it's a cheapie, but it's as well built as this one I got, but I live in right now. I'm telling you, because it's built by Forest River. Forest River builds about, I don't know how many, a dozen different types of RVs, and they just put a different name on them, but it's the same build quality on all of them. And it's not real great. It's the Amish people doing it in Indiana somewhere. But anyway, having said that, we'll move along to Nancy. Breaking news, I did this a long time ago. I just ran across you while surfing, and I think you are adorable. Well, bless your heart. And so full of life. Shit. It says, I adore your energy and my twinkling eyes. That's because I just got up. So happy for you and your purchase. Listen to that. I will subscribing real soon. Thank you and safe travels. I think she meant to say I will be subscribing. Well, thank you, Nancy. You hope you enjoy these low budget videos. Elio Motors, here's one from Mike. He said, yet another enema for this dead horse. And he leaves a link to a video about, it's an article about Elio Motors. I believe it was an article. And what it is they've actually hired lobbyists now to help them get money from the government for this startup. Folks, I hope the government doesn't fund them, to tell you the truth. I mean, I think they've just drugged this scam all too far. You know, I mean, I would love to see them create the jobs, but something makes me feel real dirty about that deal now. I don't like it. This is AC to DC power. This is Gangster Forever. He says Luke Skywalker sent me here. All right, well that's good to know. This is Prius Car Camping. Matt, great video, old boy. Well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, there was a lot of good times. I mean, even though that was really cramped and somewhat difficult for this old man, I did enjoy it. And I did enjoy camping in the White House, the truck camper, the pickup with the Lear camper top. That was fun. Lillian, get a self stick for your camera because it has a great grip. Take camera to store with you to measure. Okay. Thank you, Lillian. This is Elmer. Rusty, is there a way to know if you are receiving if you are receiving money from Amazon from all of us using your link? Yes, I get a report every day. As of Friday, gas grill, generator, backup camera. He's ordered about $1,200. All the items I was buying anyway, but I'm curious if you have received anything. Yeah, I have. I get, it varies. The commission ranges anywhere from 1 to 5, and on mine I've been averaging about 2%. So on your $1,200, I probably got $24, and I appreciate it. You know, if you do it, that's great, then that helps. If a lot of people do it, it really helps. Okay, that's how that works. You know, right now, it's not a whole lot, but YouTube has made some changes, and I don't know what they are, and I don't really care. That's because I can't do a damn thing about it. And if you can't do a thing about it, then don't worry about it. So I don't. But it will point out that they've made some changes in the past month, and my revenue has just taken a nosedive. And what it is whenever my videos are first published, after a few views, they demonetize them, and then they hold them in that mode for several hours, and then I appeal it, and then they monetize them. But during that several hours, that's all the views that video is going to get anyway. So basically, they've just cut my income stream off. It's cut it by a third. Okay, and it ain't getting any better. Is that bad? Well, this right here, what he talks about, the Amazon link that shows in every description from now on. If you're going to buy anything from Amazon and you use the link, that will help. Sure, that'll help. Sure, if enough people do it. But if it's just Elmer, there's a few other people doing it, and I know that, and I appreciate it. It'll add up. It'll build. This is Julia, a mail call. How many kids do you have, Rusty? Well, I really don't know. Officially, 2. Could be more. I traveled. I was a traveling man, but yeah, I've got 2 sons. One lives near Dallas, and one lives near San Antonio. And one is one's about 45, and one is 35, in that range, and 1 grandson. Lillian, comment call. When a few show up, they are scouts. So she's talking about the ants. I laugh at the jokes and your reaction. Yeah, laugh out loud. This is buying a tip. RVing tip. This is about the water hose. Sorry for being blonde, but I don't understand why the dual connector is useful. For what purpose would I use it? Thanks for letting me know. Okay, as I mentioned in the video, Rondalyn, you screw that on to the water outlet at wherever you're parked, okay? If there's water available, you screw that on there, and then you can hook up 2 hoses. Now, your question is why would you need 2 hoses? Well, you may not. But if you are like me and you go walking for exercise and you do a lot of other things, sometimes your shoes will get muddy or dirty or whatever, and you can just use that other hose, the little 10-foot hose, and you can clean your shoes up before you go in, or you can set them outside. And then there's other things you can do. Whenever you disconnect your drain hose, you can go ahead and disconnect your water hose from your RV. You can disconnect your drain hose, and you can use the 10-foot hose to wash out the drain hose as you dump it into the dump. You know what I mean? So it does. It comes in handy, but you don't. It's not necessary. I lived without it for a long time. This is R-Pod and Winnebago. Darth and Callie. A super sturdy little fella is also the Living Light Camp Light trailers. 14 dB is nice. Video here on YouTube. Made entirely of stainless steel, no wood, no rust. Very affordable and durable, especially considering that your entire adventure ended up being in one place due to... Anyway, yeah, he says, I watch a bunch of your adventure. I've looked at the Camp Light 14 dB, and the thing about them is two things. One is they're a little pricey for me for what you get, even though they are supposedly sturdily built, and they look like they're sturdily built. But they also have a wet bath, and they'll have a slide out. Okay, now the DB does not, but the DBS has a slide out, and they also have a roof AC. And so I don't want a roof AC. But yeah, you're right. It is a great little unit if that's what you're looking for. Scott, Elio Motors, he says it won't happen in my lifetime. I don't think it will either. I think these guys are, I can't believe they're spending money on these expensive lawyers and law firms to go lobby to try to get this thing started. The reason they're going to lobby the government is because the government can write big checks. All right, and if the government gives them a blank check for a few $100 million, folks, anyway, that's sad is all I got to say. Sarah, glad it all arrived. Oh, this is Amazon Prime pantry stuff. Sarah, glad it all arrived well enough. I like Amy's products. Yeah, I'm going to have her split pea soup today because I'm going to get more into soups. The soup that, this split pea soup has like 350 milligrams of sodium. And, the daily allowance for me would be about 1,800 milligrams max for sodium, even though it says 2,300. I don't agree with that. Less salt is better. And sodium is 40% salt. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll try those low sodium Amy's soups, and if they're okay, I'll continue because they're all organic, supposedly. And if that's true, you're getting some decent ingredients. I don't mean to eat them every day, but every now and then, and whenever you're traveling, they come in handy, for sure. As far as some of the other stuff, it's hard to eat good. I mean, I've got I'm about into here, but I will add this. Yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and that was yesterday afternoon. I was just going to pick up something, try to find something decent to eat for supper because I was tired of eating nachos and stuff. And so I did. I walked around in the grocery store, and I'm telling you guys, to eat healthy, you got to work at it because there was not. I came out of the store with nothing, okay? Actually, I came out of the store, I had a banana, and I ate that on the way home. And, but, there was, I couldn't, if you look at those frozen foods, they call them healthy choice. Yeah, they're healthy choice, all right. For who, I don't know. And then they have one called Hungry Man. I looked at some of those. I got curious, and I started looking at the frozen food and all the different, and pizzas. I hate to say this, and I'm guilty of having eaten many of them. Those frozen pizzas are lethal. I mean, any pizza's lethal, let's face it. I mean, one slice is 400 calories. I mean, that's about the way it goes. And, is it loaded with sodium? Hell yeah. Is it good for you? No, not a damn thing in it good. The bread's not good for you, nothing. So anyway, it was really an eye-opener. And then I went to the little quick stop called Buddy's because they have some prepared food in there. Of course, I went in there and checked. It's all fried, and it's all fried chicken, different types of chicken. And to get 5, what they call hot wings, 5 hot wings, $5.50. It's amazing. But anyway, so that's just me. So I just came home and last night I fixed me a little bean dip with some avocado. That was it. So anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye from Central Texas, USA. And bye, USA, when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. Actually, it's good. I forgot to put the light up here. I kept wondering why this side of my face is dark. And the reason is because I'm getting senile, I guess. I forgot to put this light up right here. I've got a plug-in light. See, that makes a difference. Let me show you what it is. This is something I rigged up. Expensive, right? It's an LED bulb. Okay, and this goes into this, like this, you see? And then just plugs into a wall outlet right here. That's it. That's my expensive lighting. That cost me about $6 or $4. And the bulb was the most expensive thing. Anyway, having said that, guys, 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you because it'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and what else? It'll help you lose weight. Also, take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do that several times a day. Why? Because it helps relieve stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and that's good for you, okay? Stretch, walk, like I'm fixing to do right now. I'm fixing to go walk for about an hour. And the temperature outside today is about 68, 70 degrees, really nice. So it'll be a nice day to walk. And the sun's coming up finally. You can see it up here lighting up a little bit right up in here. And so the sun rises behind me, comes over like this. So anyway, get ready to go traveling, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to take many trips before the end of the year. I'll take a couple just to check out the RV. But having said that, I'll get it the first or second week of October. I'm not concerned about it because we've got some pretty weather coming in. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your Saturday.